Okay, it's I think the 28th of August, Tuesday. Yes, I'm bored, so I'm gonna go visit my hamsters. Let's see. Hello. But you see, he didn't bite me. That's what I was trying to show you, because he hasn't left his igloo all day since I woke up this morning, so I know he was asleep. As you can see, he did not bite. He's not a biter. And this has to do, if I'm not mistaken, not with what was learned by the parents, but this is just unique to the hamsters. It's not a species related thing. So people who say winter whites are mean, or Campbells or whatever, like any kind of hamster that's really grouchy, it has nothing to do with it. It has to do with individual temperament. And that is the reason I am trying to breed my hamsters. I like to see what behaviors are learned, what behaviors are passed down, like through genetics, and just which ones are personality things that just make them tick. So, I am questioning why there's a puddle of, I don't know what there, but I don't know if you can see that. It's that shiny thing. So let's just soak it up, because that's what the bedding's for. Okay. Priceless. This is just a piece of cardboard that came with the baby receiving blanket. It was just the cardboard that was inside. Hello, Nibbles. Hiya, Nibs. How you doing, girl? Did I wake you from your slumber? You smell sniffles, don't you? You smell sniffles. Yes, you do. This was originally supposed to be for all my hamsters, my winter whites, but something happened to Sniffles, the one you just saw in the first part of the video. He was being bullied by his brother, which is over there where the purple wheel is. I'll show you in a minute. Patches was bullying him. I did not know that at the time that's what was causing his weight loss and possibly some other things. But he had to be separated, and it is my goal in my dream and desire to at least house my hamsters in pairs, because I do wish for them to not live their life in solitude. So as a result, because Nibbles was getting along fine with the other two, the girl and the boy in the other bin. There's a girl and boy in that bin. So as a result, I separated her from her sibling sister. Sniffles has a brother. His brother is in there. They're siblings. And then the girl that's in there is sibling to this one. So there's actually two sets of litter mates. The girls were litter mates and the boys were litter mates. And so I made that decision because once you take them away, it's a lot harder to reintroduce. And I don't play that musical chair game with the wire barrier thing. I don't subscribe to that. So I made a decision to separate her from her sister permanently. So I don't plan to reintroduce her to them. And then so Nibbles and Sniffles were supposed to be in one bin together as like a husband and wife. But something happened here about almost a month ago. Nibbles attacked Sniffles, actually. It wasn't the other way around. I thought it was. He was sniffing her, but she got defensive, really defensive. And she just, like, zoomed right in for him. Like, there was no, like, casual walking involved. She just ran for him like a ram, like a bull. And she started to bite Sniffles. And Sniffles bit back and bit her. Sniffles bit her back when she attacked him. So he was pestering her, and then she got upset, I guess, and she bit back, but she was really aggressive. She was really angry. It was the same kind of anger and speed that I saw in his brother when his brother was attacking him, which is ultimately why I separated them. Because when a hamster starts attacking to the point where when you reach in to intervene, if they don't seem to care, even after they snapped out of it, they still try to go around your hand to go get the animal that they're after, it's time to separate them. Absolutely. Because they know who you are. They're not like smart as dogs, but they do know. And so when you put your hand in there and he's already snapped out of it, he knows that you're putting up a barrier between him and the other hamster. If he still tries to go every way possible trying to get around your hand to get after the other guy, it's time to remove them, because if you can't snap them out of it and stop it, you have to separate them. So I did that. So that's why Nibbles and Sniffles are now in separate cages. I'm really sad about that. I will still try to put them together because they were meant to be together. And also, merging a boy and a girl is easier than merging 2 girls or 2 boys. It is. That's a fact. Just because they are supposed to attract each other, hormonal-wise, so it is supposed to be easier. But for now, I'm still questioning whether she's pregnant or not. She has until the middle of September to show me that she's pregnant. And if she doesn't have any babies in 7 weeks, which is middle of September, definitely know she's not pregnant, because they can hold off gestation for 45 days. So if she's not pregnant by a month and a half, and I'll give her 1 extra week just in case my math was wrong, I'm going to try and reintroduce them again. And by that I mean I'm just going to put them in a bin and just spray them with water, or just block them off whenever they try to attack. But I do plan to put them back together, because I don't like it when they're by themselves. It's kind of cruel. You might think it's cruel to put them together, but it's actually kind of cruel too to separate them, so that's not my intention. But I know, everyone has different opinions on that. Okay, so this is my Campbell. I'll show you the other siblings over there later. This is Campbell Baby. B-A-B-Y. That's his name, Baby. And he is a baby, because this is Mama, and it's M-O-M-M-A, and she is indeed a mom. So it's mom and baby, but she's called Mama. And I do not know what that is, but she's sleeping and she doesn't want him in there. But, he's not that bad. He's not that bad. Right? Right? You're not that bad. She just doesn't like you very much. That's okay. Mama's actually quite a grouch, actually. The mama is very grouchy. Especially when you wake her. In here, let's see if we can find Snowball. Let me just dim it a bit here. I think Snowball's in here. Look at that. Look at that giant Snowball. And that is her name for a reason. I'm just going to pet her with this first, because see, she's going to snap. Shh. Oh, look at that. When she's petted, she's okay, but she's a real grump sometimes. Well, not a grump, but you know what I mean. And I saw him. His nose is sticking out of there. This will be Sniffles. Patches. Patches was the brother. Patches was the one that bit and just went for it and tried to attack Sniffles, his brother. There you go. But he's actually a saint too. But these are one of the 2 dominants. Out of the boys, and the girl and the boy, these are my dominant of the 4 winter whites I have. I put the dominants together because I figured their personalities might be a little bit better. Whereas if I put a submissive one with him, there might be more bullying, regardless of the gender. So I decided to go with dominant, and then originally it was submissive. So they would have more of a harmonious thing, but something went wrong here, and I think it's because they both fight for dominance. It did happen here too, briefly, 2 days ago. Patches is more dominant of Snowball now. He was grooming her, and she was squeaking her head off, but she's fine now. So I guess they made up their differences, but I wasn't able to get these guys to make up their differences. And as you can see here, I bet you anything. I bet you my first paycheck. Most of them are in here. Look at that. Look at that. And, oh, there you go. There's the other one that was missing, plus the one that came in. But, those are my robos. And the robos, the girls, one of the girls, the one that was attacked prior to me splitting them up, I put the girls back in one bin and the boys together. I just recently, on Monday, I merged everyone back together. I think it was Monday or Sunday. I merged them all back together, so now it's like boy and girl all in one. So there's potential to be 2 litters here. So yeah, that's all.